Late and very gay. Hello, viewer. Today is Wednesday, April the 17th, 2024. I am Mr. Brune, and I trust you are all doing very well today. On this evening's live stream, it says here we are discussing the latest news in entertainment and on social media, but we are not. It also says here we are talking about shite that happened in Jollywood and bad stuff that happens in real life. Yay, all that bollocks. But anyway, as I always say though, folks, if you've not shut down for the evening, this is going really well. Lots to get through. Well, there isn't. Shall we get the guest out? Totally last minute, folks. Been busy. Papa is poorly, so real life stuff. So apologies for the last minute announcement. Shall we get the guest out? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So I'll just get him out. Here he is, Darth Kipling.
Hello, but I was just watching an episode of Faulty Towers. How are you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Are you well?
Yes, I've been busy writing, as you know. Just put together the script for my latest commercial on TV for all my latest
Fire
design.
away then.
Yes, I thought you'd desperate to hear it. Anyway, allow me to recount an encounter with the culinary dark side master, Darth Kipling, who presented me with a peculiar delight on our visit to the June Sea coconut carcoons. These confections from the great Sarlacc pit were a sight to behold, with a succulent, moist underbelly sprinkled with a light sandy dusting. Yet, in the midst of our jovial banter, a distant rumble echoed through the room as the very Sarlacc itself reached through the window, as if yearning for a taste of its own likeness, daring to deal. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Daring to steal the tray of confections and causing a flurry of crumbs and a ripple of tyrannical laughter to fill the room. Despite the chaos and the Sarlacc's comical efforts, we savored each bite, and I must admit, they did tickle our taste buds. Lord Kipling does certainly make exceedingly good deserts. Exceedingly good desserts.
It's great to have you on, mate.
Yes, I thought it might be brown.
It is. Should we get the next peep out?
As I've shown the galaxy the true nature of power so soon, so too shall we reveal the next guest's secrets.
Okay, stop milking it, son.
Don't you tell me what to do.
Sorry, Emperor, that's very disrespectful. Oh, Emperor Lord Kipling. So
Yeah, that's more like it. Get him out. Get him out, Brown.
Okay. He's not in prison yet, folks. Here he is, folks. Not Brian.
Hey, good
hi,
evening,
Cliff.
Brune. Good evening, chat. Good evening, Swappers. How are we all?
Hi, Brian. Hi.
Hey, guys.
It's great to have you on, mate.
Thanks very much. It's fantastic to be here, Brown. Just a tonic for the absolutely terrible week I've had.
You've not seen the topics we're talking about yet, mate.
We have topics?
Yes. Kind of. It's great to have you on.
Thank you.
What are you drinking?
I've just poured myself a large glass of Jack Daniels. I haven't had any Jack in a while. So
we really do need to get these streams sponsored by Jack Daniels. I wonder if they'll
sponsored
be up for it.
by AA.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Great to have you on, mate. Should we get the next peep out?
Yes, do it.
Okay. Clue, everybody.
Hello. not eating anything today.
Oh.
Not eating any. Oh, God, there we go. Yeah. Actually, I should get myself a drink, but I haven't got one.
You need to get some merch done, mate.
Nah.
I think you should do.
Yeah, well, one day maybe.
Sponsored by the International Liver Foundation.
Oh, God.
You know what to mean,
Right,
my mate
what are we
Ian,
talking
he's
about
brilliant.
today?
He's a movie director. Look, here he comes now. Look, he's a really positive guy. You'll love him. Oh no, he's wearing a shit t-shirt. Oh,
yeah. It's okay.
Any stories?
About what?
Stuff that's happened in London?
Oh, with Zach. Zach, what's his
Yeah, on amuse the peeps.
Zack Snyder was in London apparently today, and he was in Forbidden Planet, which was in Oxford Street, and he, I think he was just looking around. I'm not really sure. Was there a sign-in with him? I don't know, but my friend got a picture with him. So yeah, Zach, eh? Carry on then.
There you go. Okay, it's great to have you, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
You sure? Okay. And look who's here, everybody.
Me and Mr. Brown, Mr. Brown, we got a thing going on.
Oh, God.
We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong. Hello, man, babies. How are we all doing? I can see you all in the chat there. I want to say a special hello and congratulations to my old mate, Max Vroom Fondel, who this week won the Ruin the Man Baby Twitter caption competition. Well done, Max. Top work. But yes, good to be here. Hope you're all ready to rock. Good that Brian's on the jack. I'm on my third rum and coke, making a double. I've started early. So yes, I'm up for this, Brownie. How are we doing, mate?
There you go. Waylon Berthethus. Must be news in Star Wars.
What news?
Not really.
Not really, no.
We're just patiently waiting for the television event of the year, aren't we, Ruin?
The trilogy announcement or the Acolytes? It's the Acolytes, isn't it? Yes. Well, we've got two things to look forward to, other than the regular Wednesday shenanigans. We've got Attack of the Clones, 12-hour shit fest, and we've obviously got the Acolytes early June. So yes.
Is it the Akashites?
The pile of shite, yeah. Honestly, the more we hear about it, the greater these streams look like they're going to be. So.
Did you see the graphics for Attack of the Clones?
No. The graphics for Attack of the Clones.
May the 4th, everybody. Here we go. Look, May the 4th.
Why don't you flash it up, or I could flash something else? It's up to you.
Look at that. May the 4th.
Oh, there we go. I'm watching the YouTube stream, which is slightly behind. Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, May the 4th. Can you believe it?
I know. What a coincidence.
We're finally doing it.
12-hour movie.
Amazing. Amazing.
What do people get who last the whole 12 hours, Brown? That's what I want to know.
Sectioned. Yes.
A free migraine, I would imagine.
I get my unrelenting, undying, whatever respect.
Uncircumcised penis.
Yes. Yes. Here you go. Sword in the Storm. Where's the Apprentice?
Well,
she's doing real life stuff. I reached out and she is unavailable.
Could you drop a NMS comment on the screen there, Brown? I don't have the controls anymore, but I'll answer his question. Would Ruin given a 1 to Leslie Headland to score his trilogy? Well, you know, when a round head meets a square head, magical things can happen. So I absolutely would go there. Yes, I would. Not a problem.
Round head, square peg. All that bollocks.
That's the one. Yeah. I wonder what weird shaped head babies would produce. What's next? What's the next
Spherical
button on the
balls?
PlayStation controller?
Okay, so what do you want to do then? Good evening, chat. Hello. Good evening. We can see you. Say good evening, chat. Hello.
Hello, chat.
Shit.
Yeah.
Ruin, you need help.
I do. You know I need help. I made The Last Jedi.
Getting square pegged.
Oh, please. I'm not Prince Harry. Come on. He's not wrong.
Ah, okay. So, what do you want to do? Because this really is last minute.
What?
Oh,
I thought you had
you've
something lined up. Nothing
You've
lined
really
up?
brought us all here and put us on the spot like that,
Yeah.
Brown. I mean,
That's it, folks. Good night. Thanks for turning up. We'll see you next time.
well,
Let's
I
just
can
talk bollocks.
change the habits of a lifetime.
Okay,
All right.
no, I've got it. I've got it.
Go on.
I've got it. Shall we
Erectile
do-
dysfunction and how it affects you in your 50s.
Luckily, I've not got that.
Well, what about talking? Right, there's like when in the green room, we was talking about the new Doctor Who trailer with the clock. What about talking about that? If anyone's seen that one,
I haven't seen it, but I'd like to hear about it, Ian, if you wouldn't
There
mind.
is
it's so
Star
awful.
Trek 6.
Oh,
Yeah, we haven't finished that
I
yet.
promise I'll try and finish that before Attack of the Clones. Hot actresses. Yeah,
We were meant to be
Swappers.
doing that.
Swappers, I need a favour,
Yeah.
mate. If you could.
misogynist show. Yeah.
Swappers.
How is that misogynist? I don't understand the logic these
No,
days.
it's
of
not. I'm
people.
being.
Yeah, he's just been Hollywood. He's just been Hollywood.
Right.
Swappers, I need your help, my friend.
Can't you get it up?
No, I need your help. You know this.
He needs good old fluffing swappers.
You know this hot actor we said we would do end of last year, and it's April
Vaguely
now.
remember that, yes.
If I send you a list, could you do your best picture hunting for me? Because you're amazing at doing stuff like that.
Could have a go, I suppose.
Yeah,
I mean,
just-
I've sent you a fair amount of links on Instagram, haven't I?
You're incredible at doing stuff like that, though. Sometimes you just need to let a professional do his job.
You just type your name into Instagram and boom, you've got their entire glitzy photo shoot that they
Yeah,
did.
but I
on the
want you
beach
to do it
sometime.
for me.
Oh, you lazy
Hence
bastard.
the false praise, bro. We see right through you, bro.
Exactly.
Well, I
In
did.
fairness, when
We
Brown
tried-
picked
we
up the late talking, when Brown took the ladies up, they were all in their 60s. He found the oldest pictures he could find. I'm
I was just
surprised
about
he
to say
didn't
that.
just show the picture of
Talking.
the headstone.
I was listening to that when I was out running. And you were
It's
when you were
funny.
doing that. It was fucking hilarious. It was great.
Yeah, they were all having a go at me. All right.
It was just Ian every single time, because I couldn't see what was going on screen. But I knew that a new picture had come up, and because the only reason why I knew is because Ian was tutting every single time. It was just, oh, for God's sake, Brown.
Well, he's King Tut, isn't he?
Oh.
See what I did there?
Yep.
Okay. So, right. By the way, it's episode 42, and we all know what's special about 42, don't we?
Well, it's one step closer to 66.
Apart from that,
I don't
42,
know
Ian?
what is it? Is it a sexual position? What is it? I don't know.
40. Sorry, what's the question?
What is the significant? Significant.
Is that-
Brian,
is
ask.
your
What
state
is
of
the
life?
significance of the number 42?
I don't know. Oh wait, Mum, isn't it life and everything? Isn't it 42?
Yeah,
It's
Hitchhiker's Guide to
Hitchhiker's Guide, isn't it? Yeah.
Brown's age 20 years
See-
ago.
At least somebody
Right.
knows what they're about.
Well, I did.
Sorry, Chapman.
Silence. What was it?
There you go. Emperor J. Goodwin. 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Who's tapping, Swappers?
Not me.
Okay, so almost 15 minutes in.
Oh, wow.
Atom Grey. Wow, cracking start today. We're just fucking about, you know how it is. Okay, so in 15 minutes, special edition, folks, of...
Ooh,
Should we do it?
let's do it.
Going in.
Get in the bin, special edition on a Wednesday. Can you believe it? Don't be all enthusiastic at once.
Well, I would, but I don't know what it means. I've never done this before.
Oh, you're never around for Sunday
No,
streams, are you?
No.
When are you ever
no.
going to join us for a Sunday?
A Sunday? Well,
Yeah.
come on. That's my
got football to
writing
do.
time.
Sunday's a bit stuffy. The old Sunday, isn't it? It's a bit too
Is
fucking
it?
serious.
Oh,
for
no,
it.
it
It's fucking-
Well, explain it to me then, Brian. What the it's
Brian,
the
you
old,
like to explain things. What's this then?
Basically,
Ruin?
Brown takes a shot of the internet and decides from Twitter and decides that it's going to be the get in the bin. It's one of Probby's favourite sayings when something he doesn't like or something unsavoury as he sees. He says, "Oh, get in the bin, render yourself binward."
in the bin. Okay.
Like the Everton defence, for example, this week.
Oh,
Get in the
don't,
bin.
Brian. How dare you? After Rangers' terrible defeat last weekend, how dare you go there? But I don't know. I thought this was an image of Kathleen Kennedy throwing George's treatments in the bin. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, but we see George in a different
All
light
three
now,
of them as well.
don't we? We see George in a different light.
Very
George is not the person we thought he
Well,
was. He's supporting
yeah.
Disney and everything that they do. So what do we
Yeah,
think of George
well, yeah.
now? That's the
Well,
thing.
No, what do you think?
I don't know what to think of George, tell you the truth. I think George he's basically happy being retired and he's got all the money in the world. He can do whatever he wants. So he doesn't really care that much, I don't think. It seems like that to me anyway. I don't know if it's true. But...
Here you go, Professor R2. My putty cat jumped on my lap. Get in the bin, the entirety of Tinternet. Yeah, it's been
Tinternet.
been bad today. It's Tinternet.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. So so educated guesses. Anybody? What's in the bin on a Wednesday? Anybody? Any guesses?
I think I know.
Do you?
Is it
Well-
Shitty Gatwick?
Ruin?
I think it might be Doctor Who or Doctor Pooh, as we like to refer to.
Not Brian. Any ideas?
Narcotic Atwa.
Mega Geek?
God, it's-
I think it's got to be Silly Gatwick. It's got to be, right? Because that is the worst thing that's been put on the internet today, which I haven't been much on the internet, but
I will say something even worse than that has been on the internet.
Oh,
today.
okay. Well, it's
what
not
the
him
hell have I
then.
missed today?
There is.
Oh.
Exactly.
There's
Really?
one. Yeah, yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, I wait with
Yeah.
bated breath.
Unbelievable. Swappers, any ideas?
Is the man on the screen throwing away 3 single ply sheets of toilet paper from the TARDIS?
Oh, well, it is, isn't it?
Yes, he
This is-
strikes, he scores.
Who saw this?
It is absolutely awful.
Doctor Who,
This-
everybody.
Who's this young lady on screen now? Nakuti Gatwa. Who's she?
So let me explain, right? So basically,
Please.
Sit back,
Silly-
everybody.
Silly
It's gonna be
Gatwick.
good.
has made this trailer for Doctor Who. He's wearing a skirt, and I don't care what anyone says. This is a skirt and a tartan top, and he's dancing around the clock that's moving around. And I didn't even bother wanting to hear what he was saying or the sound or anything like that. I saw the trailer and I thought to myself, Doctor Who is definitely
Dr. Watt.
it's dead, right? And they put the last nail in the coffin, right? And if you are a Doctor Who fan, right, a proper Doctor Who fan, you will abandon this. But if you want to watch this shit, I don't believe you're a Doctor Who fan if you're going to support this crap, even if you just watch one episode. I'm sorry, right? But this is absolute shit. What can I say?
Well, I've got news for you.
And he's a
Mega
fan of
Geek.
Celtic.
Oh, I was going to say, wait till you see what they were in Scotland. I mean, it's going to blow your mind.
No, but this is ridiculous. It's obvious why he's wearing a skirt, and it's obvious that they're trying to reach the kids and with this nonsense that way. That's what Disney's MO right across the board. That's what Disney does. And I don't agree with it, right? Look, again, to save my name, I have nothing against gay people and what they stand for and all that stuff. You know, it's a free world. People should be able to do what to do, and you know, you draw the line of hurting people, obviously. But this is obvious. It's obvious what Disney is doing with this. It's obvious, okay? And if you want to ignore it, because I'm a very moral person, if people want to ignore it for the sake of just watching Doctor Who, good luck. But for me, this is where the line's been drawn, and I will not cross it. This is not Doctor Who. They can keep it now. That's what I'm very passionate about, Doctor, as you can tell. So,
good night, everybody. Take care. See you next time.
I don't know what other people are thinking. I don't know if anyone's seen this trailer. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Ruin, you're associated with Disney. Thoughts?
Well, look, I think you're all overreacting there. It's not actually a skirt. What it is, he's just stepped out the shower. He's got the towel tucked around his waist. It's a black towel. It's got pleats in it, and it's got an alluring slit up the side. But other than that, no, don't worry. He's got his nice tartan. What are they called? What was that band who wore the tartan back in the day? The Bay City,
Bay City Rollers.
Yeah, those shite. He's got his Bay City Rollers top on just to say, look, it's Scottish. It's a pleated corduroy brown. I would have thought you're all over this. It's a bit of corduroy going on there.
A little bit of corduroy.
Yeah, bit of corduroy. He's got the lovely pose. He's got the wrists at the unusual angles. I mean, what's not to love? I don't know what's wrong with you all. He's, you know, all we need is for him to pull up the skirts, and there's Warwick Davis sucking him off.
Shall I read the caption? That's what I'm going to put into the universe. I need the Doctor to have a big, fierce dance routine that, like, destroys a monster with twerking, or maybe some death drops, and that's what will drop the monster.
Death drops. You buy those in quarters from the sweet shop.
You do.
Yeah, I remember them. Seriously, people, this is, you know, Star Wars got destroyed and Star Trek got destroyed by the woke thing, if you can call it the woke thing, because woke means something forever. Anyway, that's beside the point. Doctor Who's been destroyed.
Dr. Watt.
Worse than anything
Dr. Watt.
that has been before. It really has been ruined completely now.
Hello there.
And he hello there.
Yeah.
Brian, thoughts?
Yes, well, as a kind of latent authority on the subject, I have to say that this is, in fact, not a skirt. It is a fucking kilt. But what's happened is he's put it in the wash at too high a temperature, and all the tartan is run from the skirt up to the fucking top that he's got on. I've got no interest in the cutie whatsoever. I thought his introduction to the show was beyond pathetic, and it was done for political reasons. The hammer was the final nail in the coffin. If the Timeless Child or Children episode hadn't already done that, I don't even think I'm going to try to watch this, to be perfectly honest. I watched the 3 episodes, I think, purely for the Brown Show, and it was painful. I think this is going to be a hell of a lot worse, but this kind of talk here is just symptomatic of the horrible kind of narcissism that we see in entertainment these days. It's all about me. I don't care what anyone else thinks. That's what I want to do. Unless he said this in some kind of incredibly tongue-in-cheek, but I doubt it very much. And I genuinely feel sorry for all you guys who have been into Doctor Who since day one, or run about that sort of time. You certainly deserve a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, we all do, man.
Emperor?
It's annoying.
I remember being one of my earliest memories when I was about 6 or 7. I think I got the TARDIS toy. I can't remember the company that made it. It might have been Mega. I can't remember. But it was a TARDIS toy, and you press the button on the top and you spin it, and he disappears inside, and you open the doors and stuff. It was great fun, right? And I got Tom Baker Doctor with it as well, and K9. It was just fucking amazing, absolutely amazing. I loved watching it on TV. I loved having the toy. I loved playing with it. It was just a brilliant time. I would not want a toy of this twat. I don't care what age I am. I don't care what if I'm a collector or I'm actually genuinely going to play with it. I would not want to be associated with this bullshit. I'd get laughed out of the neighborhood.
For our American viewers, that's twat.
But you know what, guys? Seriously, right? Beyond all these jokes, okay, morally speaking, in my opinion, of course, right? A lot of people disagree with me. I think it's wrong. I mean, I don't want to use that word, but they're human kids, right? Again, if you look at all the stuff that Disney's been putting out, right, whether it be Marvel or Star Wars, whatever, right? That's what they're doing, right? That's their MO. And now they know we can see it, right? I mean, with Doctor Who, they've gone full blast with this, which is ridiculous, right? But every other show that they've been putting out, you can see it subtly happening. Even when I was watching Fallout today, right? You can tell all the boxes was being ticked.
Yeah, it's all the you can tell.
Yeah, it wasn't, you know, it didn't destroy my enjoyment of watching Fallout, but you were wary of it now. Okay, right. And they want you to accept that kind of reality. They want to make all what they think is a reality.
If I may, in the defense of Fallout, bearing in mind it's supposed to be 200 years in the future, so
but also it's a different reality, isn't it? It's a different reality, isn't it? So, yeah. But I'm just saying that sorry, let me just finish. I'm just saying that morally speaking, if I had kids, well, I would never let my kids watch this. I want my kids to from the age of 4 straight to the age of 10. I want them to be as innocent as possible and enjoy life, and not to be bombarded with this nonsense. And then when they get to a certain age, they can decide, right? But I don't want them to be brainwashed with this kind of nonsense in their entertainment. So that's what I'm
Super
saying.
chat, if I may. Brian, you available, please?
Princess Fiona for $2 in the chat says, "We're going to need a bigger bin."
We are. And are you? Well, you're still up. Are you available, Brian? Please.
RRTNZ in the chat for $5 New Zealand. It says, here's Nakote taking a classic show to no laws. At least Jody and the fam didn't do the twerk. Not only is it not for kiddies, but the kiddies need a protection from it.
And I'll be filling in the hate crime report for myself there. Thank you. Thanks for that, RRT.
Nice knowing you, mate.
I'd like to know at what point is this cultural appropriation, to use the old wokies argument against them? I mean, he's short of having the old ginger wig with the tartan hat with the bobble on top. I mean, he's gone full
like Russ Habits.
He's
full Russ
fully,
for the
fully
Brits there, folks.
appropriating. I mean, he just needs to Photoshop a bottle of iron brew in his hand there, and he's gone full Scottish.
But it
hasn't he?
isn't
like a skag in the other.
It's a skirt is connected to a pair of trousers, though. But it's very it's insidious. The whole thing, the whole thing.
It's connected to trousers, like a kind of Darth Maul. He's wearing a Darth Maul from the waist down.
He's wearing trousers.
The knee bone's connected to the shin bone.
It's just a horrible thing. I just think it's terrible.
If I may, then
he's not from Gallifrey anymore, is he? He's from Frilly Gay.
I don't know. If
he's wearing, is he wearing a kilt in the traditional Scottish manner, ready for business? If you know what I mean.
You mean ball swinging?
You mean he's got the butt plug in place? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, that's just Edinburgh, isn't it, Brian? Sorry, it's.
I think I've worn a kilt twice in my life, and certainly the first time with a pair of football shorts underneath it. I wasn't going the full.
Okay. So that's today's in the bin.
Yeah, it deserves to go in the bin.
Special Wednesday edition, folks. I just didn't think we could wait till Sunday.
I can see what I've been missing out on, Brownie.
Yeah, you need to join us one Sunday, mate.
Well, if you don't believe me, watch this trailer and tell me.
Oh, it's awful.
You guys, write in the comments. Tell me what you think.
Awful.
If you like it and you can justify it, then I really want to know what you think. And how you can justify something like this.
Okay, folks in the chat, if you could do me a big favor after the stream.
No, do it now. You permission to log off, unsubscribe, unlike. Do all that.
After the stream, look at the entertainment Doctor Who little snippet thing, and at your convenience, just answer Ian's request about what you think of it in the comments. It is god awful,
but
it's
also
just
right.
tacky.
Leaving this trailer aside, there's pictures of him, right? There's pictures of him in different costumes and stuff like that, not related to Doctor Who, but in kind of poses that are not suitable for young kids, if you know what I mean.
Bending over with one finger up at the lips.
No, it's not like that. But you know what I mean, right? It's not right. None of it feels right to me.
Ian, I've got a pertinent question. Doctor Who trailer or the Acolyte trailer? What's worse?
None of them. I think they're both bad. They're both. I mean, the Acolyte, right, is a different. It's a different ball game, isn't it?
Oh, I can't wait.
Doctor Who,
amazing.
Let's face it. I'm never going to watch Doctor Who again until this regime and the people that are running Doctor Who go away. There's no way I'm going to watch this.
You go, Uma Plumzerts at Mr. Baron Lanson. Can't help but see the thrusting column in the TARDIS console a completely new way now, Ian.
It's
not slip.
Ian. Oh.
It's not Doctor Who. This is
Dr.
not
Watt.
It's Dr. Watt. That's what it is.
Okay. 69 people watching, ironically.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that is the bin. Have we finished? Or
Dr. Watt one.
Yeah. Will it be a large? Will the bin look larger on the inside?
You
see what I did there?
Lovely. Oh, cracking.
I'm here all week. Okay, so that's it, folks. That's it for the show.
Wow. Well, we had a good time, didn't we?
We did.
We're here for a good time, not a long time, as they say.
Thanks for coming, everybody. That's it.
Would you like me to sing a song for the next hour and a half, Brad?
No.
Yeah, go on, sing a song.
No,
yeah, come on.
Get one of the guitars down, Ruin. Go on.
Yeah, go on.
No, don't.
Don't dare you enjoy yourself, Ruin.
There's got to be avenues, surely. There's got to be avenues.
Okay, so the only thing I've got lined up is...
Does people in the chat genuinely think we're fucking
we're not going. No, we're not going nowhere.
People are going.
Unless if they're psyching us out, which wouldn't. Eraserhead. Take care, people. That's my. Do you know that's my motto in life? Actually, take care, people. That's my motto.
No, it isn't.
This one as well is. Cheers, everyone.
The amount of gear that you've done is certainly not taking
Good night,
care
folks.
Everyone thinks we're seriously
No,
wrapping up
worry,
on
no,
33
no.
minutes.
It'd be a great place to finish, but
That's what she said.
Yeah. So okay. So what is on the table is
a bottle of Jack Daniels,
I could do some of that.
2 diazepine.
We have got a quiz on the Apprentice Diaries, although we are 35 minutes in now, and I don't think we'd get those finished. So, should we do the quiz, Ruin? What do you think?
Well, I'm ready and willing when you are, Brown.
What should we do? Should we do a quiz?
I want to see Swapper's dirty pictures.
Yeah, I would rather see swappers and stuff than do a quiz.
Mild titillation on the Brown Show.
I'm
Let's
sure
do it.
Ruin won't find offence in that last statement.
Well, you've missold it as a quiz, Brown. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's like
well,
saying,
what is it, Ruin? Tell us. It's your brainchild? Tell us. Like,
Well, it's we need to go full ball to the wall with it. I can't hold back on this. It's well, look, Brownie. Instead of debating what the
spit it
we
out.
do, why don't we just fucking do both? I mean, that's that. There's your solution right there. No one's going
is.
anywhere. It's
It is.
Wednesday night.
It's
No
a
one's got
variety show,
work
Brown.
I
No
just
one's
don't
got work
think.
tomorrow. We're all good.
Well, you are.
Come on.
I don't think we'd get the because it took us a long time last time. The what do you call it? The Diaries Apprentice done in time.
You're
There's 15 days to
you're
cover.
overthinking it, Brown.
Okay,
He is.
am I?
Yes.
Should we just do a quick question with the chat then? Chat, Diaries or quiz? Let us know.
Or both.
Well, we're in this problem because you didn't do anything for this stream, Ian. Do you know what I mean? I mean, we're sitting here. What is this? Do you know? This is crazy. You should have had something lined up.
This
right?
this is a vehicle that enables you to rant
What?
Fuck
about
off.
certain things.
You just haven't done your homework, mate.
It's
That's
like,
what it
I'm
is.
turning up to a picnic with no food, Brown.
Exactly.
Here you go.
Exactly.
Quiz Diaries.
Oh, they're toying with us. They're tooling with us.
We'll do that next week. The Quiz Diaries. Oh God.
Yes,
Yes, both is the right damn
Quiz.
answer.
Quizzeries.
Brown, can I make a suggestion?
You're going to.
Why don't I, while I'm relatively compos mentis, why
Take a-
don't I have a little dabble at this quiz, and then we also finish off, because you got to leave everyone with something to look forward to, with the old Apprentice Diaries. What's the problem here? We've got so much
Hold on.
fun stuff to do.
TBA number 42, folks. 37 minutes in. Please like, share, subscribe.
Oh, this is meant to be in the intro.
It is not much to ask, please. The subscriber numbers are fluctuating again. Never mind. Please donate the channel if you're that way inclined, or appreciate the time and efforts myself. Pushing it a lot. Okay. Oh, I fucked that up.
It's got one job.
Oh, let's do the quiz.
Oh, nice. Very
Okay, here we go. I'm so
babies.
excited. I'm so excited. I've been asking to do this for fucking
months.
years. Okay, here we go, man, babies. So this is, I have to say, we are dropping this on all our retrobates who've joined us for the
What?
stream. We are going to need them. We're going to need the chat for this as well, because let me tee this up for you, man, babies. This is a little game show I've prepared where I will present a movie topic. Tonight's movie topic is Star Wars, you'll be pleased to know. And I'm going to ask my panel to argue it out. And you can see the first topic on screen. They've had no preparation. Genuinely, they had no fucking idea what was going to come at them tonight. So we're going to give them exactly 1 minute to name their best Star Wars character and why. Argue the point, and it's not the answer, it's the argument, if you get my meaning. It's how well they argue their case. The winner of each round will be decided by yours truly and obviously the man babies in the chat. We're going to have a scoring system. Don't worry about that. I'll probably make it up as you go along. And once they've given their answer and their 1 minute pitch, we're then going to get them to cross-examine each other, as well as the chat who've got to chip in. So,
you
look,
said nothing about that.
oh, well, here we go, Brown. I'm mixing it up.
As you go along.
I'm mixing this shit up.
We've got a super chat before we get going, if I may.
Go on, let's do it.
Max Voom for $10. Here's money. Get on with it. We are, mate. And you're older than us up.
Okay. Well, look, let's
Thank
do
you.
this, Brownie. This is quick fire, so don't worry. I'm not going to take all night.
What?
So look, guys, you've had no preparation on this one. I'm asking you to shoot from the hip. I'm going to mix it up, so as we go through each round, you'll all get a chance to go first. So we're going to start this one with you, Brown. You get first choice. So please name the best character in Star Wars and why. You've got 1 minute. Go.
Okay, the best character in Star Wars is Princess Leia.
Okay.
Strong, empowered woman. Got cojones, as it were. She has obviously got plenty of money, being a princess.
Bikini.
I'm getting to that.
Don't help.
She's got a dealer. So, when you're feeling a bit low, you can spruce yourself up a bit. All that stuff. She's very curvaceous. Just a beautiful, well-rounded, gorgeous female of the species.
15 seconds left.
Apparently is a bit of a goer.
Oh.
And apparently she's a bit of a goer.
Can't blame Jabba.
He's repeating himself.
And a great character in Star Wars. So there you go.
Okay. Brownie, not bad.
Feisty.
Not bad for
Feisty.
a Trekkie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you've kicked us
Okay.
off.
Cheers, mate.
Let's see how well you fare. Let's go to Darth Kippers next. Darth Kippers, who is the best character in Star Wars and why? You've got 1 minute. Go.
Oh God, I would normally say something like Darth Maul or Luke Skywalker. They're too obvious, so I'm leaving them out. I'm going to say Shmi Skywalker because she's the only one that got to see Qui-Gon's package in behind the scenes. Oh no, forget that completely. No, that's for after the watershed. I'm going to say Emperor Palpatine, of course, because he's just this deliciously evil individual that's never been rivaled across sci-fi. I don't think there's ever been a good a villain to match that level of just pure, unadulterated, unfiltered evil coming through the screen. I mean, Ian McDiarmid did an incredible job with it, and he was barely on screen for the original trilogy. Darth Sidious in the prequels fleshed him out a little bit, and it just made him, by episode 3, he was the full-on villain that we all wanted, and just this awful, haggard scrotum of a man that had this incredible electric power that could fry anybody, and it was just unlimited, and he could do anything he wanted and spiral fly himself over seats and attack unwitting Jedi masters with his lightsaber, and they just stood there and took it. It was amazing. He's a superb character. There's so much nuance to him. If you read into his backstory, it's amazing. He's
5 seconds.
He's just uncompromising. He's, no one rivals him at all with it, and you don't even need to, it doesn't even need to speak to know how evil his plans are. You just look at his face and you can see planning, contemplation going on between those horrible Sith eyes peering out from underneath his shadow, from underneath his hood. He's amazing.
Oh, Kippers with a straw coming in hot there. Well done, Kippers. Okay, let's go to not Brian. Best character in Star Wars and why? 1 minute, Brian, go.
Fucking hell. My favourite character is Darth Vader, but, and I hate to say it, I'm going to have to go for Han Solo. I think he's the best character in the whole of Star Wars for one main reason, and that's that he's the grounding character. The first film, he makes the entire thing work, in my opinion, because he is the audience. He is the cynic. He's funny. He's a dramatic heavyweight at times when he really needs to be. He's exciting. He brings everyone together. And he has a fantastic arc from scumbag to hero, even though George kind of took it away a little bit. He isn't my favourite character by any stretch of the imagination, but I think that's all I've got for the 1 minute.
Oh, that's all right. You're just slightly early, but we'll let it slide, Brian. Well done. And finally, for this round, don't worry, Mega Geek. You will be a much earlier slot for the next rounds. Your best Star Wars character, not already mentioned, and why? Mega Geek, go.
What? I can't mention another character that somebody said.
No, you have to choose a different character altogether.
Well, who's left?
Well, about 184
Stormtrooper
characters.
Stormtrooper? No, that's a bit unfair.
Can I just interrupt? Sorry, can I just interrupt?
Yeah.
Ruin. Ian is okay to pick the same character, but he's probably going to say for
No.
different reasons.
No,
No?
Brown. No, that's not the rules of the game.
Oh, okay, sorry, I fucked it up, folks.
Well, I'm fully aware you're going last on this round, Mega, but don't worry, you'll get a preferential.
Well, okay.
You've got lots of characters to go for. I mean,
You've got a galaxy full of them.
hint. Luke fucking Skywalker, Darth Vader. You know, there's just a couple for you. But
Yeah,
anyway, Mega, it's your round.
Yeah, but I can't answer the question truthfully, can I? If only Luke Skywalker is left, and I say Luke Skywalker is my favorite character because he's got blonde hair, and then the end, right?
It's about
So
the
it's
arguments.
It's not favorite. The two different things. Favorite character, and that's the best. Why I think it's
they're already
well,
getting into it.
I don't think he's the best, do I? So I'm gonna lie. Luke Skywalker's the best because he likes sand. There you go.
Let me reframe it
You're
for
going to do
you.
it for a minute, though. A minute.
That's what I'm
Name the
saying.
best
Well,
character in Star Wars,
come on,
not
Ian,
already
stop
named.
spoiling it.
But
Stop
I
spoiling it.
can't answer the question. That's the thing. Like
Come on, you're a grown man. Of course you can.
no bollocks. You listen to what you're saying. Listen to the question. The
You're a
question
grown
is,
man.
Ian, what
Yeah.
about Yoda? What about Yoda?
Mega Ray Skywalker's still available. I'm just putting out there.
What about Admiral Oldall, or whatever her name is? Oldall.
Yes.
Purple woman.
Okay, so tell me the question again.
The best character in Star Wars that's on the screen.
Right, so I'm gonna have to lie now.
Look, I'm
Yes, we
look,
want
here we
you
go.
to
I'm going to go
lie.
full
Lie
screen.
through your damn
Ian,
teeth.
I'm gonna lie.
Ian, look, there you go. Name the
Right.
best character in Star Wars.
Yes, I'm gonna have to lie because obviously the other characters have been taken. Right, so
Okay.
Boba Fett. I like Boba Fett because he can
Oh,
fly,
Boba Fett. Boba Fett.
and he was mysterious, and he took Han Solo. Oh shit! How many more minutes have I got left? Or how many more seconds? have I got left? So I'm saying it's like this is stupid, because my favorite character in Star Wars is Han Solo. So, but Brian already said it. So there's a flaw
it's
in
all
this.
about the
in this
argument,
quiz.
Mega.
Well,
It's all about the argument.
best.
Yes, Han Solo's the best in my opinion. But there's a flaw in this quiz, right?
Well, it's ruined. That's his middle name.
That's what I'm saying. So what else am I going to say?
Come on, Mega, do some justice to Boba Fett.
Fox.
He's a badass.
Ah.
He had a great Disney Plus series.
Just mute yourself, folks.
I don't know what else to say about Boba Fett.
Oh, he's floundering. Okay. Well, look, they've all given us an answer. Now,
No, can I say, Ruin? I've got an idea.
This is
While
crazy.
Ian was vacillating, I've done a poll. Shall we do the poll for the winner and let the chat decide?
well, that's a fabulous
Purely-
idea, but we're not quite finished
No?
yet, Brownie, because this is
okay.
where you get to cross-examine each other. So, Brownie, I was coming back to you.
Okay.
Who would you like to challenge and cross-examine and pick apart their argument? Because you said Princess Leia, we had Kippers with Palpatine, Brian with Han Solo, and Mega with a reluctant Boba Fett. Who do you want to challenge?
Brian.
Okay.
Who did he pick again?
So long as I get to challenge you later.
Oh, fuck.
Brian picked Han Solo. Why do you think he's talking bollocks, Brown?
Because Han Solo, the actor who played Han Solo, wanted to kill to be written out at every possible moment, which spoilt the films for me. Is
Okay.
that allowed?
My retort is, what the fuck is the actor and his attitude got to do with the writing of the character and the portrayal?
Nothing.
You've been slaughtered there, Brown.
Oops.
Ruin,
look, that was
you
your
should
one-
have
your one-
thought more about this quiz.
He's been
Because this
thinking about it for
quiz
3 years.
It's screwed. It's screwed because the logic there's no logic in this at all. Usually when you have
Well,
a quiz, it makes
That's
sense,
Mr.
right?
Spock, anyway.
Oh dear.
Kippers, we're going to you. Who would you like to take a pop shot at, Kippers?
Oh,
Just to remind you, Brown said Princess Leia, Brian said Han Solo, Mega Geek reluctantly said Boba Fett.
I would like to go for Brian because I think it'd be a good challenge,
Oh,
but
go
I can't because I agree with him. So I'm gonna fire the gun at Ian with
Oh.
Boba Fett.
Ian's
And,
already half dead on the floor, but fire away.
and just say, can you tell me why you like him other than style over substance? Because he's all about, originally, he was just about like, oh, he looks cool. All the kids were just like, oh, yeah, we don't know who he is. He's got a mask on. He's mysterious. Woo! That's how he got popular, right? There's no substance to the character whatsoever. Defend him.
I can't defend something that I don't believe in.
Oh,
You know what
Mega
I mean?
Geek.
So it's
Defend
like-
the indefensible.
Oh, well, what can I say in defense of Boba Fett? Basically, he has a nice helmet.
He ate, and he ate all the pies as well.
Yeah, exactly.
He ate all the
exactly.
pies as well.
Oh, Mega Geek.
This is silly. It
Mega
really is.
Geek.
What?
I don't ever want to be my lawyer if I get into serious problems. Okay, Brian, Brian, you're looking at a strong position, if you don't mind me saying. Who would you like to have a pop shot at, Brian? You've got Brownie with Princess Leia, Kippers with Palpatine, and Mega Geek with a very reluctant Boba Fett. Who would you like to have a grill at?
Less of a question, more of a kind of statement. The bulk of Brown's argument appears to be based on nothing more that how much of masturbation fodder Carrie Fisher was in the 70s. What I would say is that's
There's a lot of that, yes.
terribly
Strong
terribly
argument.
weak argument, other than from teenage boys' perspective.
Could go down well with the chat though, Brian. You never know. Okay, fair enough. Mega Geek. Last but not least, Mega. This is your chance to
Come on, Ian.
shine.
Come
For
on.
what?
We know you didn't have conviction in your choice, but you now get to tear into one of the others. Do you want to grill Brown on Princess Leia, Kippers on Palpatine, or Brian on Han Solo?
For God's sakes, this quiz is so crap. I don't know.
It's not like you to be negative,
so-
Mega, is
No,
it?
but
Everybody's having a good time apart from Ian.
because it doesn't make any freaking sense. That's why. God
Yeah, but it's
damn it,
ruined.
What is wrong with you? It's like Ruin didn't think about this quiz at all. I don't
Oh,
know.
If you've seen The Last Jedi, you should have known.
Princess Leia. Who picked Princess Leia?
Me.
Brownie,
So what do I have to? Sorry. What?
you're trying to expose why that answer's bullshit and
Why Princess
flawed
Leia's the
and-
bit's character?
Yes.
Oh, gold. But yeah, she's not a bad character. She's got nice boobies.
Oh, there you go then.
It's the
There you
worst
go.
cross-examination ever.
Super chat
It's,
for me. Common people. For £2,
much
really.
more common people. Okay,
How much
Brownie,
to stop this pish?
Yeah, more than
Brownie-
£2.
roll the poll, Brownie. Who
Okay, I'm going to fire a poll up.
fire the
Hopefully it'll
poll?
work. It'll work. Wait a minute. Here we go. There's a poll going. Let me know if it works. Is it
I'm
live?
intrigued as to
Yes.
where.
You got a
have
couple of
have you
minutes
managed to pull it
to.
off?
Yeah, it's working. Got a couple of minutes to vote, folks.
Who's Imperia?
Huh?
Sorry, did I mistype it?
Imperia.
Area. Is there only 3 options on the poll? Oh no, there it is as well.
Oh,
yes,
don't.
Okay.
Emperor. I've spelled that
Oh.
right, haven't I?
Brian looks like he's dominating this round. Okay.
Come on, everybody, get voting. Come on, there's 70.
zero.
Amazingly, Mega Geek's in second place.
Come on, everybody, get voting. Come on.
Oh, they're tooling with us.
Ruin,
Brown,
who would you
you-
pick then? Which character would you pick?
I would obviously pick old Luke Skywalker from The Last Jedi. By far the best character in all of Star Wars. But
Come on, folks, get voting.
Brown, you've got no votes somehow. What's going
That
on?
doesn't surprise me in the least.
But that, I don't know. I will stop here. Seriously, this
Oh, Ian, lighten up.
more. You know, I am lighting up, but it's unfair.
No,
isn't it? Because
The,
I
the more you
prefer-
hate it, the more motivated I am to keep going with it.
I can't be honest. Then I have to make up something about a character that I don't think is the best in Star Wars. See, that's where the
Well-
quiz falls down.
Well, don't worry, Ian, because you went last on this
You can go
round, you get
first
to
next
go
time.
first in the next round.
okay, the
so
next
don't
one.
worry.
All right.
So, Brown, while everyone's having a chance to vote, why don't you roll the next category?
There's more? Oh, fuck
No,
off.
can we
there's
finish?
more.
Can we finish that one first? So it's not
Oh.
confusing when I
Who
do the
won?
results.
Well, okay. What's the
I'm going to
result
give you
of the
another
poll?
30. Everybody, you got 30 seconds to vote.
Brown,
So,
somehow you've still got 0 votes. It's unbelievable.
what a surprise. Come on, 78 people. Come on, get voting. Come on, come on. Lurkers, come
Wow.
on, come on, come on. Come on.
It's just one click away.
Yes.
So we're giving points in reverse order. So obviously whoever finishes top
There's
will
only
get
37 votes so far. Come on, 72 people. Come on. It's
on
totally
your votes.
anonymous. You won't be doxxed or anything. Come on, come on, come on.
Even your perviness couldn't get you through this round, Brown. How
Especially my
tragic.
Can we make an allowance for Swappers having 15 YouTube accounts and get in and
That's a
vote
lot
for
to do.
himself?
Yeah, he's just swapping accounts.
Somehow
Just
still
bear with-
trailing Mega Geek.
10 seconds.
Okay. Oh, you've got a vote, Brown. Well done.
Yeah, that was me. 10 seconds. Come on, folks. Get in there. Come on.
It could be close for second place. Oh no, Mega Geek's still doing well.
Come on. When we get to 50 votes, I'm going to stop it. So we've got 4 votes. Come on, folks.
Oh
Come on.
God,
Come on.
it
Come
could
on.
be midnight.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
47. They're crawling up.
Come on.
Oh, you've got another vote, Brown.
Swappers, come on, get them accounts fired up, mate.
It's ages
48.
to swap between. I can't do that.
2 votes.
This is great. This is great, isn't it?
It's like Eurovision. This is fantastic.
Brown, nil point.
49. There you go. 50. There we go.
Right, there we go.
Brian takes that round. With
Shall
Mega
I
Geek
do
as
the?
a-
I'm going to do the results. Okay,
Go
so
on,
the winner of round 1, reverse order, Brune 5%,
0 points.
19%, Mega Geek 25. Oh, not bad, Ian. And the winner, not Brian, with 49%.
Wow. Very
Gets
good.
in. Nice.
Oh, then solo.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
a surprising outcome, but roll the next one, Brown. I'm intrigued
Okay.
to see how this pans out.
I'm just multitasking. Bear with me.
Okay. Put your cock away. Come on, it's not the time or place.
Dun, dun, dun.
Name. Go on. Do it.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he's used the exact same graphic almost. So now we've talked about the best character. Now we want the worst character in all of Star Wars. And this time we start with Mega Geek so he can have no complaints this time. Mega, you've got the entirety of Star Wars. You can be as honest as you like. Please tell us the worst character in Star Wars and why. You've got 60 seconds. Go.
Ray. It's got to be Ray, isn't it? Ray
Ooh.
Palpatine. She's the worst character because she's a Mary Sue. She knows everything. She knows how to fly the Millennium Falcon. She knows how to use the lightsaber, even though she hasn't been taught. She's just a horrible, horrible, horrible character that was created for a reason, and that reason is woke, I guess. How many more seconds have I got left?
You have 15 seconds if you want to flex. Yeah, a little
Just
more.
saying. I like Daisy. I think she's a nice girl. I think she's quite attractive, but unfortunately, they gave her a shit character to work off, and there was no reason for her to be in this film. If they took her out and they made the other 4, the 3 originals helm that film, it would have been far better than her being there.
Ooh.
Anyway, there you go.
Yep, you've put a cap on it nicely. Well done. Okay, Mega's opened us up strong. Brian, you're next. The worst character in Disney Star Wars.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to go for Admiral Holdo.
Oh,
Sorry, Ruben.
Oh,
I'm afraid. I think throughout the film, oh God, there's so many ones from The Last Jedi coming up that I'm.
oh no,
Yeah.
it's.
I want to change my mind. But she's an absolutely terrible leader. I think her actions make no sense. Her attitude and tone and how she treats people around about her makes no sense whatsoever. It's completely inconsistent with the events in the movie. She looks fucking ridiculous. That's it. I can't think anymore. Fuck.
That's all right. You've come out the block strong there. Well done, Brian. And next up, it's Kippers.
Does it have to be Disney Star Wars or just all of Star Wars?
Any Star Wars, all of Star Wars, Kippers.
If it was Disney, I'd pick Rose Tico, but I'm going to say I don't really count Disney, so I'm going to say Star Wars, not Disney. I'm going to have to. This is a controversial one for a lot of people. I'm going to say Anakin Skywalker because I had in my head for decades, absolute decades, how good this character could have been. And you kind of put a character together in your mind about, all their nuances and all their history and their relations to other characters and how Vader could have been what he was before. And for decades and decades and decades, I had the image in my mind. And what we got on screen was just disappointing at every single step. We've got the young Anakin Skywalker, who's just an annoying brat. He could have been so much more. He could have been an actually genuinely likable little kid. But the way Lucas wrote and directed him, he was just genuinely annoying. It wasn't annoying like Mary Sue, but annoying as in kind of clueless and stupid. And then you've got adult Anakin, which is more like mannequin, not Anakin, and it just emotionless. I know he's supposed to be kind of a Jedi, and they all generally are emotionless, but he's not supposed to be emotionless. He's supposed to have passion and he's supposed to hate things, and he's supposed to generally be like an angsty kind of person, and he's supposed to love and hate and do all these other things, and we just didn't get any of that from the character at all, and it's just a huge waste of opportunity, and it still riles me today.
Ooh,
10 minutes.
He's coming strong there. Okay. Last and very much so least, we're going to you, Brown. Who would you like to choose? You've got a whole galaxy of characters.
I'm going to go Broom Boy, Last Jedi.
Wow. Okay.
Obviously, he was a metaphor for hopes and dreams of young people, and I thought it was poorly written, not much dialogue. Also, the way he cleaned it, he mucked out the stables, not particularly good, not particularly thorough. Some of that kind of fucking Pegasus horse shite, unicorn horse shit was left in the corner, I noticed. Just we were left on we were just left hanging. He was just there with his broom, mucking out the stables, looking into the stars, and looking into the galaxy for his hopes and dreams. And we were just left, and we don't know what happened to him. And I just think that's poor writing. Just left us all hanging. That's it.
Oh, okay. Fair play, Brownie. You kind of went somewhere I didn't expect, but fair enough. Okay.
Much like Last Jedi.
Well, you know what I like to do with expectations. We do a quick cross-examination, and then there was a request in the chat, Brown, to next time you put the poll up, can you put the answer and not the name of the retrograde?
I could, but
just do the damn thing.
It's tricky though because I don't know what they are.
Well, I'll tell you. Don't worry. So first of all, we're going back to Mega.
What was Emperor?
So I'll recap everyone. Mega said
Anakin,
Ray,
wasn't it?
Ray. Brian said Holdo. Kipper said Anakin, and obviously you said Broom Boy. Mega, we're going back to you. Out of all your colleagues, who would you like to pick on to pick apart?
Brian, who did you say again? Sorry.
Holdo.
Broom Boy. Broom Boy.
He wants to go at you, Brown. Okay.
But Broom Boy is just he's not really a character, is he? He was just turns up at the ending and sweeps. And that's it, really.
He had words, didn't he? So he's a character in my book. You're wrong. Go away.
No, well,
just because you can't write characters.
He's having a go at me now.
No, because I'm right, you're wrong. Moving on.
Well, the thing is, Broom Boy is not really a big enough
he had
words.
He would have been paid.
He probably would have paid. Yeah,
well, there you go. He's a character. So up your bum.
Well, the thing.
Is he the worst character though, Brown?
No, he's not. He's not the worst character because he's hardly in it, and he
left me
hardly
hanging.
He's hardly worth mentioning.
I can't sleep all night knowing. I want to know what happened to him.
Yeah, well, you obviously ain't got a life if you're wondering what happened to Broom Boy. So,
Brian, let's go to you. Who do you want to cross-examine for their bullshit answer?
Sorry, I was just pouring another glass of Jack. I've completely lost the plot there.
Don't worry, Brian. Mega said Ray, Kippers said Anakin, and Brownie said Broom Boy.
I was going to do Broom Boy, but Ian has made the identical point that I was about to make.
Oh.
They left me hanging. So there you go.
I think. Do you know what? I'm going to hate to do this because I agree with him as well. But fuck it. I'm going to have to go against Swappers here.
Oh.
Would you not say that your opinion on Anakin is more? Oh God, I'm going to sound like a Last Jedi defender saying this, but it's only I can come up with on the fly.
Shit.
Do you think possibly your expectations were the problem rather than the writing of the character of Anakin?
That possibly had a big chunk to do with it, and I'd take that responsibility. But I don't think I'm the only one. I mean, we're talking a pivotal character in the entire saga. Everything rides on him, really, and he should have had so much more work paid attention to him with writing and directing. And
I would agree, but I don't know if an appeal to popularity really counts as a counter argument.
You could just hear the authoritativism in Swapper's voice. Oof. Moving on.
Oh, I should have done it as Palpatine, shouldn't I? Really?
Yes.
I agree with you, by the way. I mean, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, but anyway.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, you go off the back of the original trilogy, and going forwards, you think Palpatine is going to be this kind of character, and he kind of lived up to his younger self, lived up to Palpatine in the original trilogy. There wasn't a problem there. Comparatively, Anakin only got like a minute of screen time or something in Return of the Jedi. But as Vader, it's the same character that we're dealing with. There should have been. Vader was such a compelling character. Anakin should have also been as compelling, but in the opposite way. The light and the dark. Anakin should have also been as compelling. Maybe like Han Solo type as a Jedi. That would have been really interesting, and that's a massive missed opportunity.
Last and very much least, as always, Brownie. Who would you like to take a pop shot at, Brown? By the way, I did enjoy. Someone commented how Brian's got an unfair advantage because he spent more time in courtrooms than the rest of the panel, which is true. But anyway, Brownie, what would you like to try and take down?
What did Mega Geek say again?
Well, Mega Geek said Rey, Brian said Holdo, and Kipper said Anakin. Mega Geek's kind of, he's gone under the radar in this round.
Who has?
Mega I think.
Hey, what?
Yeah, but it's Ian, though, isn't it? What am I asking then? Well, sorry,
you get to grill someone. It's your final chance to take someone down.
Okay.
If you can.
Yeah, come on, Brown. You could defend Rey here.
Rey is a great character, Ian. Why isn't she? Tell me.
I said already. Yeah.
You just did.
What, you didn't hear me?
You need to have a counter punch.
Okay. She's good at bypassing the compressor. You're not. Nobody else is.
When did you last bypass compressor, Ian?
Rey is the best person in the Star Wars galaxy to bypass the compressor. She's the only one who can do it. So that's a win-win-win.
Well, it's not a win because she knew nothing about the.
Because of that,
how the hell does she know it?
Because of that, the mission completed. The Millennium Falcon flew because she bypassed the compressor.
And all he's got is bypass the compressor.
Yeah, if you think about it, they'd all be dead.
She knew how to do it. She knew how to do it. Han Solo didn't.
Of course,
if you ever need a lawyer, I would suggest not contacting Mr. Brown.
Okay, I'm going to start the poll, folks.
Yeah, stop the poll, please, Brown. Can we have the answers as well as the retrobates? So, reminder: Mega said Rey, Brian said Holdo, Kipper said Anakin, Brown said Broom Boy. Who made the best arguments? Chat. It's in your hands.
85 people watching. When we get to 50, that's when the vote stops. So come on, folks.
Okay. I think Mega might have this on the back, but we'll see. How do we get to see the answer?
There you go. She healed that snake as well. Yeah, thank you very much. She did.
She did
all that force healing shit.
She did a what with the snake?
Healed it.
Healed it.
It's a closely fought battle list between Emperor Kiplin and not Brian, actually.
37. Come on, everybody's a bit more keen now. Come on, you're doing well. 40.
Brown,
French made out. Amazing.
Brown, you're
she's
the
dressed in a French maid
proverbial
outfit, she'll
Grand
hear you
National
chanting.
horse that fell at the first.
Welcome to Talking Over Each Other on Mr. Brown Lines.
Oh, there we go. That's what the people play for.
Come on, come on, get voting. Come on. In fact, they're doing so well. I might even let it run a little bit longer. Come on.
Oh, you can't
Come
change
on.
the rules.
You beauties, come on. They're doing really well. And it's
There we
stuck
go.
at 49.
We're getting up there.
Stuck at 49. 50. Should we stay when we get to... Oh, it's come back down again.
Well, I'm sure Brian's not going to be happy if he gets pipped. Haven't you established that 50 was the cutoff? Call it Brown. There we go.
It might be different people voting. When I feel it's stopping, it's slowing down now.
You okay with this, Brian?
Oh, it doesn't make any difference.
It's just Swapper's logging in and out of his 15 accounts anyway, so I think it's...
Come on, Swappers, hurry up, mate.
There's only 2% in it.
There's only 4 people watching this. The rest of them are swappers.
Well, one thing's for sure, Brown's got a big fat 0 again on this round. So I think
just like the good old days. 2 people watching.
It's level.
70...
This is unbelievable. Brown,
oh my God.
What are we doing here? Come on.
Come on, people. 4 votes. Come on. We can't. Come on.
Were you capping it, Brown? Oh, the Emperors took over. This is outrageous.
Shall we stop? Sword in the Storm is not swappers.
Brown, I have no input on what's going on. I'm so sorry.
I feel it's stopping now. So shall we end it?
Okay, go on then. So Kipper looks like he takes that one.
Do you want me to read the doodles out?
Yeah, if you would, please.
Okay, so poll completed. 58 votes. Nice. Broom. Sorry, that amused me for some reason. Broom Boy. BBB. 6%.
Ooh.
Mega Geek. Ray. This is a genuine surprise actually. 17%.
Well, they like Ray, you see. Yeah.
Not Brian Holdo or whatever. I don't know. Spell the name. 36%. And the winner, Emperor Kiplin. Anakin, 39%.
Well, a little update on the scores, and there's just one round after this. Just hold your cod piece, man, babies. There's just one more round to go. We got Brian on a massive 5 points.
What?
He got 3 in the first round, 2 in the second. We've then got Kippers on 4 points. We've got Mega on 3 points, and Brown, you're on 0. I'm so sorry.
Cheers. Somehow I expected that. Never mind.
Give us one more, Brown. One more for the road, if you would.
Okay, this is round 3, I do believe. In fact, there's a super chat actually. Should we do the super?
Yeah, let's do the super.
Okay.
Chat.
Swappers available, mate.
Chats slightly.
Hola, TNZ in the chat for 5 New Zealand dollars. The best character in Star Wars is Chuck Norris. He's in every film. He plays the Force.
Cliff, you available, Cliff?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Cliff, you available there, Cliff? Oh, hi. Cliff?
Smilex. Levy Allen. Smilex, which is Brown's boyfriend, of course.
Hi, Smilex.
This is proven to be a challenging wank. There you go.
I will say to Smilex, do you fancy going to see the Omen, the first Omen? Apparently, it's a banger. It's a banger, apparently.
I wouldn't bend down if I was you in the cinema, Smilex. So, there you go.
Okay, cheers,
He might confuse you with his tutor. Go on then, Brown. What's the last chance to put their argument forward? What have we got?
Okay.
Thanks for making every screen shot considerably different to the last one. The best scene in all of Star Wars. Now we're talking. Okay, so let's have a look at the running order. I do believe
Brian,
Kippers
probably.
gets to
Oh,
go first here.
yeah.
So Kippers, you got 1 minute. What's the best scene in all of Star Wars? Go.
Fucking right. God, how do I fucking pick? Right, I'm going to pick just one at top of my head. It's the scene on Bespin with Vader and Boba Fett, Lando, Leia, and Han and Chewie, and Han's just about to get put in the carbonite. It's just the most emotionally charged moment of the entire saga, no matter what film, TV series, whatever. Because we genuinely don't know what's going to happen, and as kids, we're all like just sitting there thinking, like, is he going to die? What's going to go on? The scene itself is amazingly lit. The music, the John Williams score used on that particular scene is probably one of the best out of the entire soundtrack for the whole franchise. The acting is astoundingly great. Even Han Solo, Harrison Ford didn't really care about his character. Fucking amazing performance. Chewbacca, you could just get so much emotion from Chewbacca alone. Boba Fett standing like a badass, just not really doing anything, just looking amazing. You got Vader, who's just being the ultimate like villain and just being this dark presence. That scene has got everything. And as when I think of Star Wars, that's probably one of the top tier moments that come to mind of all the best scenes ever in the entire trilogy, entire series. It's just so enjoyable.
Okay, wow, it's a strong opener. Well done.
Amazing.
We are going to Mega next. Mega, the
He's going for
best
piss.
scene in all of Star Wars. He's what?
He's going for piss.
Oh, well, he's going to have to bump him then, for God's sake. Well, he's lost his plum spot.
Let's just wait for him.
Really? He'll get upset, won't we, if he lose? Hang on, we don't know how long he's going to take, though.
Could do Brian.
You know what it's like for men of a certain age. No one tell him we've bumped his spot. Let's go to Brown instead. Brown, you're up.
Oh, is it me?
Yep.
Okay.
Best scene in all of Star Wars.
Oh, God,
so many. Been dropped in it. God.
Oh my God. The scene where Rey is using all those force power things on the ship that's flying away because she thinks Chewbacca's in there.
Oh, wow.
And it just goes, you can feel the emotion with her hands in the air and like pulling the ship down.
Brown, just I want to just check you've not confused this. It's best scene in Star Wars.
And all of a sudden it just the ship explodes and she goes, Chewie. I was emotionally wrecked.
That got to you, did it?
I still haven't got over it.
Wow, you've really subverted expectations there.
And yes.
Is Ian back, or do we need to go to? Well, presume not. So we're going to go to Brian. Brian, what's the best scene in all of Star Wars? You got 1 minute to go.
I've got three, but I'm going to have to. I know when Mega's going to go for, so I'm going to let him off. I'm going to go for Vader's turn to the light and Return of the Jedi. The moment, obviously, when Luke has been electrocuted and Vader decides, I've had enough of that. And he just takes a little look over at Palpatine and says, fuck you, this ain't happening. It was far more effective before the prequels, I thought. But it really is, it's the money shot for the entire 6 films. Vader's evil just disappears in a moment and we get Anakin's long-awaited return. And in that moment, especially before the edit, it's almost as if the mask emotes itself. The tension builds up and then it dissipates towards the end of the scene as we see Luke then going over to Vader, and a bit of humanity from both there. And I think it's a wonderful scene.
Wow.
While you're saying that, and
while
you're saying that, and I can feel the emotion, Ian's having a piss, missing it all.
No, he's back, I think.
Hello, Ian.
He heard every word of it.
Yeah.
Well, Mega, just a little recap. We've had, we're now best scene in all of Star Wars. Kippers gave us the Bespin Carbonite scene.
Right.
Mr. Brown, rather surprisingly, gave us the Rey force pull on the ship in Rise of the Skywalker, and as you've just heard, Brian, the Vader turn in Return of the Jedi. Mega, aside from those three, what is the best scene in all of Star Wars?
Okay.
Remember, you could pick something from the holiday special. Remember that.
Who's tapping as well?
No, I personally think there's loads of good scenes in it, but personally, I think the best scene in Star Wars, and I'm just going on how I felt when I saw it for the first time, is the sequence where they take on the TIE fighters after they escape from the Death Star, which is in Star Wars #1. I call it #1. Obviously, people call it a different number. I don't know if you remember that scene. You must remember that scene where they have the guns and they're firing at the. The reason why I say that is because
The music as well is fantastic.
yeah, the reason why I say that is because of the way I felt when I first saw it. It was so how shall I put it? I was so happy to see them destroy ships. I was riveted. I wanted them to escape. The special effects was mind blowing at that moment in time. I thought, I loved, don't get cocky, kid. I love Han Solo, the way he takes control of everything, and I love that Luke Skywalker had finally destroyed a ship, and finally thinks that he is of some worth. So basically, that's the reason why I like that scene, because it's the scene that I remember the most after I came out of Star Wars, even though we had the trench and everything. But that scene really made me feel high and made me feel, that great. The heroes are kicking ass more so than the ending. That's
Beautiful. Okay, well, look, this could make all the difference here, Retrobates. This is your last chance to take someone out in a cross-examination, and really how you dismantle their argument could seal the victory. So we're going back to Kippers. Kippers, quick reminder, your fellow Retrobates, Mega said the TIE Fighter battle, Brown said Rey in Rise of Skywalker, Brian said the Vader turn in Return of the Jedi. Who do you want to cross-examine?
Brown is low-hanging fruit. That's just such an easy target. I'm not going to do it. So I'm gonna aim it squarely at the Mega Geek and say that scene when they're escaping from the Death Star, isn't that when they're supposed to have been allowed to escape? Therefore, why are the TIE fighters attacking them? Why they're being thrown to their deaths to be destroyed by the Millennium Falcon when they could just let them go?
But it's not that, though. It's the exhilaration when you're watching it. That's got nothing to do with it. For me, as a kid, when I watched it, it was the exhilaration of the actual scene itself. It put me on a high. It's got nothing to do with where the scene was leading to or what was happening. It's just that for me. In my defense, it was just that for me as a kid, basically watching it.
So it's the feeling rather than the logic.
Yes, absolutely. Because remember, when in 77, you never saw special effects like that ever. You saw 2001 where the ships were traveling really slowly.
Right,
but in this, there was energy. There was ships flying towards the screen, and it was amazing. That's in my defense, of course.
Of course.
Silence. Anybody?
Are we back?
We're back. Yeah.
I thought it was me.
Yeah, it was you waiting for you, man.
Oh right. I don't know what happened. Maybe the internet dropped for a second there.
It's not those rum cokes.
Well, I'm on the fifth one, so,
Oh god.
so I'm nice and lubricated for the Apprentice Diaries. Nice little joust there. Okay, we're moving on, and Mega, you actually get to cross-examine someone.
Oh. I can't remember what people said.
Okay, quick reminder. Kippers said the Bespin carbonite scene.
Right.
Brownie said Rey in The Rise of Skywalker. Brian said Vader in Return of the Jedi.
What scene is Brownie talking about?
Chewie's spaceship blowing up with Rey doing the Force pulling.
Oh no, I've got to take issue with that. That was absolutely shit, right? Come on, let's face it. I mean,
No, it wasn't.
It was absolute bollocks.
It was. JJ
yeah,
directed it beautifully. The editing of the scene was spot on. The tension, I could feel the raw emotion flowing through Ray, trying to save her friend.
Can
It was
you
a great
imagine?
scene.
Do you know when I was in
The
the
lens
cinema?
flares, especially with the cherry on the cake.
You know when I was in the cinema, do you know the noise that they made when she was pulling the ship with the force? People were going.
Amazing noises.
People were going. That's the noise they were making. See, I'm not even lying here. They were going because everybody knows that anyone in the history of Star Wars can't do that with the force.
And that's why it's such a great scene.
No,
Because we'd
that's
never
why it's
seen,
such an awful
because
scene.
No, because we'd never seen it before, and that's
And you
what
shouldn't
won me
have.
over as that it won me over because I'd never seen that on screen
Oh,
before,
bollocks.
and I just thought this is just top
And we
tier
knew
Star
that Chewie
Wars.
didn't get killed as well. Everybody knew it in the cinema. It wasn't a surprise we saw Chewie again. Come on.
Punchable Face cried, he says in the chat
did.
when he thought Chewie died. But
I
look,
cried
Brown,
when I
I
left the
think you put in
cinema.
a fair defence there. Good effort there, Brown.
Thank you, man.
Proud of you.
True, mate.
Brownie, it is over to you. Who would you like to have a pop at? Just to remind you, Kippers said the Bespin Carbonite scene, Mega said the TIE Fighter scene in episode 1, and Brian said the Vader turn in Return of the Jedi.
The Carbonite scene.
Okay. What's your problem?
While there's a lot I agree with, it is a great scene. Please tell me why it goes down into the pit, the freezing chamber, bound and tied. And yet when we see him come out the doodah, his hands are facing forward. Explain.
My best explanation for that is that
You can't.
No, shut up. My explanation for that is that the freezing process released the binders, and he tried to escape right at that very moment, and of course he got frozen in the process.
Yeah,
That's why
but
he's in that pose.
it would have been frozen instantly, though. There's just no kind of seconds or, 10, 20 seconds later, he would have been frozen instantly. And the binders were nowhere to be seen as well. Surely they would have been somewhere towards the front as he was moving his arms. So
I think there was enough
It's
time
wrong.
in there.
No.
No, I think there was enough time in there for the binders to drop
No,
off.
it's an error, mate.
And then for him to get his hands up. I know it probably is an error.
It's an
but
error.
You
It's
can
an error.
explain
So
it.
it's not
You can
perfect
explain
scene.
it still.
No, it's
No, you
error,
can
mate.
explain it.
It's an error.
Wow, Brownie coming in hot, defending
Or
Rise of
cold.
Skywalker on the one hand and shitting on Empire Strike Backs on the next. Wow. Okay, finally, last but not least, we go to Brian. Brian, who do you want to tear a new arsehole into?
Brown's the low-hanging fruit again.
No.
Swappers has made the best point about one thing I hate in films is a fake out, and it's a fake out that they do in the scene that Mega was talking about. So I'm going to, it looks as if I'm going to be picking on Swappers again. So the best scene is can I just say, first of all, before I forget, why the fuck has no one said the best scene is the Vader father reveal?
Oh, I know. I was expecting
it's not.
that one.
That was in the chat.
Shut up, Trekkie. Anyway, right. I went on the chat where I've got it. So the best scene for you, Swappers, is the Bespin Carbonite scene. Right.
Well, off the top of my head, it's difficult. It was a difficult choice. I probably would have picked something else, given 5 minutes to think about it. But that was just the first one that came to my mind.
Interrupting the prosecution lawyer does not do your defence any good, Swappers. The best scene, you say? Well, if it's the best scene, could you explain why it took 24 years before they corrected the Han Solo in a shirt, waistcoat on, waistcoat off problem as he's lowered into the chamber?
Oh.
No, can't explain it other than it's something that just happened between shot. Maybe a stormtrooper whipped it off him.
So best scene, possibly not then.
Whipped it off him.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I mean, Sans disappearing waistcoat best scene. Yeah, whipped it off him. Got it whipped off.
Stole it, you mean?
Well, maybe yeah.
Ray would have done that.
A stormtrooper might have just thought, "I'll have that. He doesn't need it anymore." And
Headcanon. Headcanon's
Well,
not a defense.
you don't get this shit in The Last Jedi, folks. That's
You
all I'm saying.
don't.
Well, look, that's
Nerd
a wrap.
rhetoric.
Brownie, can you tee up the poll, please? So
Already teed up.
already teed
Let's
up.
do
Wow,
it.
he's all
Come
over
on,
this.
folks.
Let's see. This
Come
could
on.
be
This is-
crucial. Okay.
This is where you do it, folks.
That was
Here
my
we go.
favourite round, by the way. Some great
Pretty
answers
good, wasn't
and
it? We're really
defences.
getting into this.
Yeah.
Is it running? Yeah.
We should do a 12-hour stream of it. Right, what's the poll doing? I can't wait to see.
First
from a
vote was me. Ah,
Oh, Brian's
Wasn't
quick
it-
out the blocks.
wasn't it cold in Blighty today? I was freezing my bollocks off.
It was
Not
quite
yet.
cold, actually.
When are you capping the poll, Brown? Just for the interest of fairness. I mean, you've.
When it really, really slows down.
Oh
but
God! That's
come on.
vague as you-
Come on,
Shit,
folks,
I
get
voted for
voting.
Brown by
Come on.
accident.
Was you in London then?
It's okay.
Ian?
You've got lots of other accounts.
No, I went to the supermarket. It was freezing. I was freezing.
Oh,
my
right. Because I
tits
got
off.
caught in that hailstone.
Yeah, we had
That
hailstones
happened.
here as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, folks, get voting. Come on. Come on.
Brown, you're the Everton of this quiz, aren't you?
Don't
You're
you ever call me
getting
Everton.
absolutely slaughtered again.
Didn't they cheat last year? And Leeds United went down because of it. Not
No.
bitter.
Brian doing well. I think Brian's going to take it, actually.
I think it's a little bit slow. When we get to 50 on this, we'll stop. It's a little bit slow. Come on, folks. Come on.
Second place could be crucial, though.
Really?
Well, is that
votes
trying
going
to
down.
influence people?
How can the
It is.
votes go down? Can you unvote?
People are withdrawing the vote.
Yeah, I think people can unvote, can't they?
42, 43. Come on, folks. It's going up
wow.
and down. Or is it me?
It's you.
44.
What are you looking at, you crotch?
45. I think 50 on this one. 5 votes.
50.
Come on, folks.
Let's go
Come
on,
on,
50.
folks.
Log into a different account if you got one.
Come on,
they could really
swappers.
make a
Hurry up.
difference.
Now, young
Well-
Skywalker, you will die.
Well, there's oh, very good. There's 96 watching.
Brian's got this.
I know some of you are not able to vote because of is it Android, perhaps, the device you're using, so.
Brown will pay his price for his lack of vision.
One vote, and then we're stopping. Yeah, here we go. That's it. Okay, did it register? Shall I do the results then?
Oh.
Poll completes. 50 votes. Brune, Chewy Ship, Exploding Ray, 11%. Mega Geek, TIE Fighter Battle, 15%. Emperor, Carbonite Scene, 23%. And the winner, not Brian, Vader Saving Luke, 47.
Oh,
Well,
I dare say it's
I can-
justified.
I can officially announce with a massive 8 points, not Brian is the overall winner. Well done,
Yay.
Brian.
Hey.
You've taken it home. Well done.
Taking what home?
Stream, hopefully. Brownie, you nil point on that. You were like
Oh, what a
the
surprise.
British entry to Eurovision. Well done.
What a surprise. Here you go,
Anyway,
Enjig.
I'm
Too many
I don't know
votes.
about anyone else. I'm pissed out my brains. Let's do the Ray's Apprentice. Let's get some misogyny
Hey.
going.
We're not going to do them in half an hour. And there's
Oh,
still
we
the-
are. Yes, we are.
you told me there was another option as well.
What? Another option?
No, fuck me. I've won. Fuck off.
No.
Yeah, Brian's
this,
one.
Get this, folks, right? This guy sends me the questions for his quiz, and he's so pissed up he can't even remember what the questions were.
There was a tiebreaker, but we don't need a TIE fighter
No.
because Brian was a clear winner.
No, come on, let's name the worst scene in Star Wars.
Did
Oh,
we just
you
do
wanted
that?
Oh, if
Brian's run away with it.
we've,
Brown.
we've
No.
climaxed, but I think
That's 'cause
someone
he's
has
pissed up.
I think someone's got a bit of a problem with alcohol in this stream, Brown. I think it's you. I think you need to go and get yourself a couple of beers down your neck.
No. So this
Here
is
we
round
go.
4, folks.
I'm away for a piss then.
Yes, I could do a damn piss myself.
Fuck.
Come on, let's get some Raise Apprentice in, Brown. Let's finish with a giggle.
Yeah.
We're not going to get them. Listen, honestly, I don't want to be a killjoy, but we're not going
Oh,
to get
you
them.
are.
We're not going to get them done in 24 minutes. I'd rather have just a.
Can we
a
just not
complete
see the
stream.
pictures then?
Right,
Just
well,
see the
It's
pictures.
not going to
Why
happen.
don't we
pictures.
do
sorry.
24 minutes?
It's my football. It's my fucking football.
No.
And if I'm going home, I'm fucking going home, and that's final.
Mr. Rum and Coke man gave me a list
Oh.
of questions. Right,
I know,
for this
but
quiz.
Come on.
Honestly,
have-
I did. Honestly, I had reservations about doing the quiz, but
No, but
seeing
I-
how well it's turned out, I'm quite
won.
pleased.
For you, it has.
No, there's still 2 more to go,
I know, but I'm thinking let's you know.
which will
yeah.
perfectly fill the 25 minutes.
Let's
Perfectly.
We've peaked. I think we should
No,
move
you've
on.
peaked.
Yes.
I've certainly have peaked. I peaked about 9:30.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Go on, that's
Brown. Put it to poll.
No,
I've
no,
peaked.
no. Come on. Name the worst scene. Come on, Ruin.
No,
Stop.
No,
Stop
just
spoiling
go.
it.
It's
Yes,
fine. if
No,
you-
we've had a good time. We want some Apprentice
Exactly.
Diaries. For fuck's sake, come on.
We've had the bevy session. This is kebab time. I would
Yes,
say.
let's have half
Move
an
on
hour of misogyny to round us off. Come
before I
on.
wet myself.
No happening. I'm pulling wank.
Oh fuck!
Oh, that's disgraceful.
Oops.
You shouldn't have given me these list of questions if you weren't
Well,
going to do them.
I prepared more than what was needed, and you know.
Well, personally, I thought you hadn't done enough, but that's just me.
Oh, well, there
But
we go. Well, you should
obviously,
know that
I was.
You
See,
should know how long we can.
Jamalama's got my back.
Well, you can interpret it that way.
Oh, come on.
Get,
No, come on.
Octodevil wants the Vampire Diaries. Come on, let's get some fucking
Yeah, that's next
princess.
week.
Oh no, you can't make us wait a week. We might die.
Well, why did you say? Why did you ask, or why did you write down on the text, name the worst scene if you weren't going to do it?
Well,
Explain.
well, okay. So what happens is you have more in the bag,
Just
than
talk
you
about
need.
yourself, folks.
and then as things pan out, oh, I heard myself echoing back. What's going on? And then as things pan out, you think, okay, we've had a good time. As Brian says, let's go to the kebab shop and let's get sexy. So come on, Brown, play game.
Ian, what do you think, Ian?
I agree with Brian. I agree with Brian. I just think that I don't
think
really
we've
want to do any more of a quiz anyway. I don't want to do any more quiz.
In fact, we've got an extra. There's another 5 slides actually, so you must have been really, really well prepared, Ruin.
Well, I had lots of topics and a tiebreaker, but look, as Kip has suggested in the green room chat, why we don't have to do it all. We could even just do half the Princess Diaries, and almost like
But
you
you're
know,
you're
like
so
a Disney
pissed.
Plus series. We'll give them a cliffhanger for next week.
I've got a problem because you're so pissed.
I really am.
You get a bit naughty when you're really.
I know
he's-
that's what you're worried about.
He's
but that's
really pissed. Everybody, I can.
That's what they want. That's what they're here for.
Anyway, you
Good
guys.
night, everybody. Take care. I'll see you next
You
week.
guys decide. You guys decide.
Ruin, you suck.
I just no. And look, you know what? Right?
Yes,
Seriously,
he's
from
done it.
But from the beginning, right? The quiz didn't work for obvious reasons.
No, it did.
Because you couldn't be honest about the characters that you liked or disliked or
What?
anything. Because if somebody took the character that you that you honestly thought was crap,
called
then you had to move to someone else, didn't you?
humor.
But it doesn't make any
It's not like
sense.
Mega Geek to be negative about anything, is it? I mean,
It's
this is
called
this is
humour.
new territory.
Okay,
Come on,
who's-
let's get this Apprentice Diary
Who's
going.
sober enough to read this then?
Oh, I can't even see what I'm looking at.
I know.
Barely
uh,
unzip my pants.
Matt
here.
can
What's
read
going
it.
on?
Matt can read it, man, because it's his thing, isn't it? He
Oh,
can
I'd
read
have
it
to-
as Emperor Kiplin, couldn't he?
Yeah.
He's got the voice for it. Yeah.
I'll do this one, then someone else can do the next one. All right.
Okay.
Apprentice Diary Day 15. Master and the other apprentice were out on a mission today, and I was naturally left behind to dust the entire Plexium, among other things to do on my list. During my rounds, I discovered Master's stack of magazines filled with toxically masculine articles and rather revealing pictures of females from many galactic species. Ooh. Is this the sort of thing that men really like? It made me see the place in a different light, and I noticed how many things resembled an erect shaft. Master's lightsaber collection caught my eye, but especially one in particular. I wish it was so lengthy, weighty, and powerful in my hands. I can only imagine who it once belonged to.
That's hilarious.
Oh, here we go. Right. Give me a moment to get the old pants down. Got to get comfortable for this.
Can I ask you a question, Matt? How did you think of this? I mean, this is quite funny, actually. I'm just saying that. When did you come up with this concept? I mean, were you drunk or something? I don't know.
I think I just got so pissed off with Ray and how much of a Mary Sue she is. I thought, how funny would it look if she was the opposite? So I just thought, let's do a picture of Ray making Luke a sandwich dressed in a maid outfit. That's going to trigger
French
people.
maid
Right?
outfit, yeah.
That's going to trigger people, and it just went from there because people just made loads of suggestions and stuff. And I thought, that gives me an idea. So I just went on from there.
It's quite funny, actually. It's very funny, I think.
It's just something I'd like to see on a comedy show if they did it. When we used to have those.
Presume all the ones are for Liam Neeson.
Yeah, with his dong.
Yeah.
R2's erect sensor scope there.
Oh yeah.
But also, though, it's it's kind of like a male's wank dream, isn't it? Basically, that's what it is.
Ian.
Well, that's kind of the point. Is that
I know that's the point.
Just as you were saying that, MG goes.
Yeah, of course. It's a throwback to the 60s and the 70s when misogyny was king in the media and magazines. Men's magazines were men's magazines. You know what I mean? You could pick up a copy of Motoring Weekly and it'd just be pictures of women with their legs spread on the bonnets of cars. So don't you miss those days?
Look at Ray looking in wonder at Qui-Gon's 12-inch lightsaber.
Do we like her with the gloves or without the gloves on? What's the preference?
It depends what she's cleaning, doesn't she? She has to wear the gloves if she's cleaning something that's like R2's is worth a lot, isn't it? And those lightsabers are worth a lot, so that's why she's wearing the gloves, I'm assuming. But the thing is, I hope if Daisy by any chance watches this, I hope she takes it in the spirit that it's made. Do you know what I mean?
My channel struck off.
I hope she isn't, insulted by the fact that because it's obviously funny. It's obviously meant to be a joke. Do you know what I mean? So, but anyway,
I think we love Daisy more than what Disney does. Put it that way.
I guess.
Oh yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
There you go.
What magazine is she reading there in the middle picture?
That's the latest copy. I think that's issue 2 of Base Jedi.
Is that Star Tours being advertised on the background?
So that last picture, Matt, the one with Qui-Gon.
That's amazing.
Did you that wasn't done by AI, was it? Did you cut him out or something?
I got that from an image online and just give him the ghost effect and paste him over the top.
That's great.
She also finds my lightsaber more appealing than yours, Obi-Wan.
Okay, that was day 15.
Wow.
So should we do the next day then?
Is it worth reminding everyone that last time me and Brian were on this, we basically we almost had the channel taken down, and we had a 3-month ban from the Brown Alliance channel. So let's see where we go. I mean, I'm a few more rum and cokes into it this
How
time.
many are you
sure.
in, by the way?
I'm actually on my 6th, believe.
And they're all, I am assuming, generous doubles.
House measures.
Well, yeah, I don't have it at a measure, so it's just count to 3 while you're pouring. Normally, about right. Isn't it?
That's what goalies do. Okay, let's move on then.
Right, come on.
Okay, Brian, are you up for reading?
Oh.
Are you able to read?
How dare you? How very dare you,
Oh,
bro?
very dare you.
Apprentice Diary, day 16, another day and another market pen attack, bastards. I just can't figure out where it's coming from. Maybe some evil Sith somewhere is remotely pranking me when I least expect it. Luckily for me, I have the power of femaleness on my side, and I devised a foolproof plan to stop it. I found every last marker pen in the Prexium and sealed them in a box, then hid it away. Now I finally be able to get a decent night's sleep, continue to train, and show that little green bastard who's the best Jedi ever.
Oh, wow. This looks exciting.
Hello, funny.
Common people. I fear for common people on that middle picture at the bottom.
I've seen the uncensored version of that. If anyone wants it, just
I would like the
DM me.
uncensored. Brian, why don't you just drop it in the private room and I'll flash it up on the screen?
Brown is sweating
Nope.
like Michael Jackson in a learning centre right now.
Go on, Brian. You put it there and I'll click present.
no. I mean,
No, it's not got.
I lost my channel privileges last time that happened, so no.
I mean, the one in the bottom right is getting a little bit close to the line, isn't it? I mean, she's in.
She's been at a few restaurants with Gina Carano in that picture.
Careful.
What's happened in the middle picture where she's woken up and looks? She soiled the bed. What's going on there?
With her hand in the ice thing.
If you
Covered
know
in
anything
honey
about
milk.
practical jokes, you may be aware of this this ancient college humor joke of putting someone's hand in a warm bowl of water and it makes them piss themselves.
Oh,
Does it?
No.
It does
Well,
indeed
that's-
work, yes.
It does work, yeah.
May I
Yoda.
say,
Crafty little bastard.
Yes. Yes, you may.
The light around the mirror, top left, looks like the border. You know, the kind of like the Star Wars type
Mhm.
border. The attention to detail is sublime. Swappers, well done.
Well, thank you very much.
Proof that Mr. Brown is indeed homosexual. We've literally got Daisy Ridley in her underwear, and he's looking at the border on a mirror. I mean,
No, I just see
Good
it's the
God,
attention to detail. You're just a philistine. I'm a connoisseur.
I love the expression that she's got on the bottom right on her face. And
Well, she's running to the toilet.
Yeah, so funny. Yeah.
I like the Forces female T-shirt. It's one of my favourites all-time T-shirts.
Yeah, that's been scribbled over as well. If you look close enough.
To farce.
What Swappers? Talk us through what's been censored. What are we missing there? A little bit of
If
nudity.
anybody's- Well, yeah. If anybody's new to this one, a couple of episodes before this that we covered on the end of the previous stream that was
10
banned.
episodes ago. 10 episodes. Can you
Thanks to
believe it?
Brown, it was banned.
No, thanks to Ruin.
Baby
Nothing
Yoda
to do with
is-
me.
He's
Nothing to do with
putting
me.
practical jokes on Ray all the time, and whenever she falls asleep, he draws on her face. So he's done it again here, and she's got pissed off with the pens, and she's putting them all away. She doesn't know who's done it. She's too stupid to realise that it's him. So she's bundling them all away. But he's found another practical joke to play on her. So he's done this this old chestnut of putting the hand in the warm bowl of water and making her piss herself. And the uncensored picture of that is here, that would be here. If anyone wants it, by the way, just DM me on Twitter. I'll send it to you.
Oh, what a deal!
Common people straight in.
It is not a picture of her furry Ewok. It's basically she's laying there in her underwear. That's basically it, in a lingerie that she's wearing when she's running to the toilet here. But it's a bit more closer up and in more detail. I know because I've been in there.
Brown, can you put Side Defeat's comment from 1208 up, please? Because I think he perfectly encapsulates the feeling among the chats.
The legend that is.
The legend, yeah.
In his own lifetime.
That's the one. The
Is it
little
this one?
hamster he is. There you go.
Are you going to read it?
Yeah, Side Defeat's our old friend says he's waddling off to get the sock of shame.
Is he
Is that a
waddling because his
poshie?
pants are around his feet? Is that what he's, doing the penguin walk to the toilet?
Is that a poshie, the sock of shame?
I'd say it's
posh
fairly
one.
working class, isn't it, Brown?
A posh one.
A posh one's probably like a cravat or something, isn't it? I don't know. But,
Hold
Go
on.
on, Ian.
So Matt, right? When you were doing this, and I know how it kind of works, you prompt it, and then basically it coughs up. So, like for instance, the picture where Ray is like waking up and she's obviously got her hands and she thinks she's peed herself. How many examples did it give you until you ended up with that picture?
That particular one, this one
Yeah.
took more effort because
Right.
it wouldn't because Bing AI DALL-E 3, it wouldn't give me a picture of Daisy Ridley or Ray in underwear lying in bed because it puts certain words together and there must be an algorithm that detects an unsafe image, so then it won't show you. So basically, I've got a kind of a roundabout way of doing it. So I got a picture of her. I told it to generate a picture of her doing something else. And I cut the face out, went into a different program and said, lying in bed, bra top on or whatever. Right, there is an uncensored picture of this as well if anyone wants it, by the way.
Side Defeat.
And it just generated the picture around
Common
her,
people.
around the face. So
right.
I got the face, and then a different program generated the body around her with her arms out and whatever. So yeah, and then I basically said an uncensored picture of it, and it gave me an uncensored picture of it. I thought straight to Brian.
Do you know, because I was watching this in installments, I didn't realize it was supposed to be her waking up with tinkle on herself. I thought that young little Yoda had gone past there and done a Harry Monk drive-by.
If this had been, is it Google Gemini?
I'm not sure what it's called. It might be.
Would she have been black?
It may be.
Fat black lesbian in a wheelchair.
Maybe not. Sorry, I killed it, folks. Sorry. Killed it.
It's pretty amazing what it can do, though. The AI thing, isn't it? Really, let's face it.
Yeah, it'd have been Lizzo. Yeah, thank you. Black Lives or Black Knives. Yeah, Lizzo.
Yeah.
The thing about it, though, is if it creates something for you, like for instance the second picture on top, and then you want the same picture but you want it from a different angle, it won't do it, will it?
Well, it kind of, the amount of generations that you tell it to do, it'll kind of do them all from different angles and different, with different light sources and all sorts of things. Basically, it's up to you then to pick one and think, well, that'll fit or that'll do. If you want specific details, you have to pick a more advanced program like Stable Diffusion or something like that, and you can then you've got an unlimited description. But the problem is you have to pay for that. So
yeah.
You go, common people at Mr. Brown Alliance with me. Ask swappers for those sheets. Are those sheets for sale?
Yes, they're they're still unwashed, by the way. You just put them in a big pot, boil them up, and drink the broth.
Yes, MJUK84. What I really meant was, yes, Netflix Star Wars. Very good. Okay, so that was day 16. I do believe.
Ruin's got to read the next one. Then.
He's cracking one off. Day 17. Ruin, are you there? Finished.
Just going to crack one off back in two. Oh, okay.
When you're ready, Ruin.
He's drunk. He fell over.
I think I just heard the squeaky hinges on the door.
Earth calling Johnson.
Hello.
Johnson, come in.
Johnson's here, reporting for duty.
How challenging was that?
Not very is the answer.
You caffeine went for it.
Your turn to read, my friend.
Brilliant. Okay, here we go. Apprentice Diary, day 17. After wetting the bed last night, so it's like almost reading my own diary. I hoped today could only get better, and I was right. Finally, Master gave us proper lightsaber lesson. What's lightsaber training anyway? We have to defend ourselves against the training remote with our sabers. I was positive I'd naturally ace it on my first try because Rey's perfect. He offered us our weapons and said the lightsaber chooses its owner, not the other way around, which I thought was poodoo because I stole one once and didn't give the bloody thing a choice. Anyway, since my premature activation, boom boom, problem persists, I had to make do with what was left after the little sprout face took the one I wanted. I was insulted that I had to use the crap girly plastic toy from some CG cartoon I've never seen. Still, it may be meant for girls, but the Force is female after all. Boom, boom. Now then, now then.
How's about?
Here we go. We've all suffered with the problem in the bottom left, haven't we? Just the old
Many times.
the old droopy droop. Yes.
There you go.
I am enjoying Baby Yoda featuring in this.
Brian, what do you call Luke Skywalker?
Sorry?
You have a specific name for Luke.
Jake Skywalker from The Last Jedi, is that what
No, another one.
What the bloody hell are you going on about, bro?
Try again.
Chad,
You fucking
Luke.
dildo.
I was texting someone, sorry.
Dilf Luke.
Oh, you got...
Angry Llama is this Dilf Luke.
Yes, he's a bit more presentable than the sad sack Jake we got in The Last Jedi. So.
Also, Amelia Bedelia has made a good point. Yoda's doing a little bit of upskirting in that bottom right, isn't he?
Oh, where?
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. He could also say he's doing it to Luke as well in the top left.
Well, Luke is rocking the Doctor Who outfit of almost, isn't he?
Is upskirting illegal in Star Wars Galaxy World?
I know it's still legal in Yorkshire, but generally everywhere else around it's illegal.
They did try to make it illegal in the UK. Sorry, illegal. You can't speak. Fuck's sake. They did try to make it legal. I've done it again.
How much booze have you had tonight?
Not enough. I am very tired.
Scots always have a problem with the word legal, don't you?
They tried
Never
to
comes
make it illegal in the UK, but unfortunately, the private members' bill was voted down due to politics outside of the upskirting fetishists program.
Sorry.
What's going on in the pictures then? Go on. Please
Well,
describe the scene.
Top left there is Luke's offering the training remote because the both of them have got to kind of prove their worth as students. So he does that. He sets up the remote, then he offers the lightsabers, and he says, "Right, the lightsabers choose the user." Right, so she's going, "Oh, but I want that one." Right, and Baby Yoda's there in the bottom right, the top right picture, sort of going, "Oh," and then you've got Rey picking the one that she wanted, but it doesn't want her clearly because she's got a proper droop on there.
What?
Because whenever she picks up a lightsaber, it doesn't work properly for her, bless her heart. So she picks up the rather phallic-looking girly toy one with the extending blade on it. Bit of a pink lips look there at the end of it. So and then basically they're preparing for the lesson in the bottom right. So yeah, that's essentially it.
I had a Liam Neeson extendable lightsaber from 1999, and it is that
Was
very
it massive?
the middle bottom picture had that very same kind of configuration going
It
on.
looks like a bottle of do you know the bubble bath matey from back in the day?
Matey bubbles.
Matey bubbles for bath, like.
Come on, Brown, get your fucking matey bubbles. Get your balls clean for school on Monday.
Bubble bath. There you go.
Brownie,
was it 8
apparently,
foot long?
Yes.
Brownie, a little birdie tells me you used to have your Sunday night matey bath with your tutor. Is that right?
I couldn't possibly comment.
Does it Alex now?
It was Miss Matey as well, not the. It was the pink
Oh,
one.
you had the female matey. Oh, very woke of you.
Yes.
Can I just say, in my defense, I haven't got
You're gonna-
issues. I haven't got issues because lightsabers are that way. I didn't design them that way. They're just phallic. I can't help that they're in the scene.
Did you finish describing the scenes?
I
Or
did.
I
I
just,
did.
Or
Next
did
one.
I just totally zone out?
Next entry, Brown. Next entry.
Before you move on, Brown, can I just compliment Ray's calves in the bottom right?
Yeah,
picture?
they're amazing. She obviously
Very good
trains well,
calves.
doesn't
Yeah,
she?
I mean, she's got a fine pair of calves there.
Bubbly, bubbly, wanky, wank. Here you go. Common people at Mr. Brown Lads. What software does Swappers use? Asking for a friend for research purposes, obviously.
It's called Pornhub, common people. If you go to that, you'll find everything you need on there.
There you go. Are we going to do one more then? Yes.
Oh, go
Yeah.
on.
Oh,
One
go
more.
on. Two
I was
more,
gonna.
two
I was gonna bail at 2, but we'll do one more. Okay. 2 hours. Who's gonna read this?
Mega.
What? No, well, not very good at reading stuff like this.
He's distracted by the last pictures that were on the screen. Phil.
Mega, just a little tip. I often find it's better if you sing it rather than read it.
Very funny. Apprentice Diary Day 18 had more training in the temple today and couldn't wait to show. I can't even fucking see it now. Couldn't wait to show Master and the Sprog my self-taught moves. Even with my young Jedi adventures, toy lightsaber, I was certain I could deflect 3 shots in a row from the training remote and destroy it with the rebound. My blade might have been plastic, but the power of being a female and something called, what's that, plot armor,
Yep.
can help me defeat anything, or so I thought. For some reason, my amazing luck just didn't work on this planet. I need to find out why the little gremlin can do everything so well without training, and I can't. And to all of the galactic misogynists, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah,
out
you
there,
said it.
I really don't need my ass hit any more times. Thanks. There you go. Sorry, I read that badly. Sorry.
Ooh.
So what's going on here then, Swaps?
Well, this is the start of the lesson that we started in the last slide. So we've got Luke explaining what they're supposed to do with the remote at the top left. And obviously, Ray goes first and miserably fails, getting shot on the arse twice by the training remote, and gets her t-shirt burns through, so her bum cheek is showing. So I need a cold shower now. And we've got, and Baby Yoda, obviously, he's just an awesome Jedi Master and deflects all the shots with his lightsaber, slices the remote in 2, lands like a badass boss, puts on a pair of gangster shades, and then Ray just stands there going, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
But why would she? It's like she's doing a selfie there. She's pointing at her bum.
Because he's better than her.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish this was in the real Star Wars film. Would have been so much.
It
Oh,
would be, I
so
think it'd be a
much
lot more
better. It's
entertaining.
amazing.
Yeah.
far more
Somebody in the chat said this is the best Star Wars content we've had for years. And it's quite true.
Can you imagine AI will be so good in a few years when this will be video and you can tell it what to do and then you can just make your own film
Yeah.
and present that to your friends instead of dealing with what Disney gives us.
That's really scary, though, when you think about it.
Yeah.
It is.
That
It
was
is.
Sword, yeah.
Have you seen those 50s ones that they have of movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, but some of the shots are really awful, aren't they? You know, like people walking and they just look really
No,
weird and stuff.
they look like watching a movie while tripping on acid. That's what they look like.
Yeah, more or less.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's the same effect.
Yeah.
So if you want to know what, watching a movie while tripping your tits off, just watch those. It's exactly the same effect. That is it, folks.
Bye bye, Ray.
That is it, folks.
More of those next time. More of those next time.
Plenty more of where that came. So what day are we on? Was that 17?
17, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so we're coming of age next time then, folks. So, let me press some buttons on Boomerang StreamYards. Please sort this little issue out. Here we go. Way. That is it, folks. Chats. You are wonderful. Am I going to do... Tell you what. I'll tell you what I'll do is... I will do a WeTransfer of the slides. And I'll put it in the comments afterwards.
If
So-
anyone wants to check out the new episodes when they're available, go to at DigiVizWiz on Twitter, and you can just see them straight away. All the old ones are on there as well.
Have you got the link?
I shall put it in the
Yeah,
chat.
put the link in the doodah, yeah. If anybody wants the actual pictures, just ask in the comments afterwards, and I'll sort it out. So, Swapper's going to put that link in.
Yes, I'm just logging into my account.
Okay,
now. Don't
brilliant.
fucking bother me.
I think that is it, folks. Slow start this evening, but really, really fun. So, chats, you are wonderful. Thank you for the interaction. Thank you for voting. And thank you for the super chats. Mightily generous. We will see you next time. I will thank the guests. Mega Geek. Cheers, my friend.
No, no worries.
No,
I said, no worries.
not Brian. Cheers, Brian.
Cheers, Brun. Thanks also to Swappers, Ruin, Mega, and of course the chat. Thanks, folks.
Darth Kipling.
Thank you for the invite, Brown, as usual. Thanks to Ruin for being a great co-host. Thanks to Brian for being Brian and brilliant as always. Mega Geek for saying it's shit, and you for having the channel, Brown. There you go, and the chat who are always amazing.
Oh, chat are amazing. And here you go, folks. He's out of his Iraqi prison.
There we go, man,
Look at the
babies. How
camera.
about that? See, up in you question whether it's really me, and I'm here and in my full glory, and I won't look because I've got no pants on. But hey, I'm here all along. I'm wearing this fucking mask, even though I'm not even on camera. But are my eyes working? Do they?
No, they look. Oh my god, no!
Babies,
That's evil.
There we go.
That's evil.
Sponsored by Huel.
Oh, you don't eat that shite, do you? Huel. Gruel.
The farts that stuff gives you is fucking off the scale.
Gruel. Gruel. That is it, folks. Are you going to sing us? Are you going to sing us out, Ruin?
Oh well, it would only be fitting, wouldn't it, if I sang you out? Let's see. I've got a nice little song. Right, here we go. You ready, Brownie? This one is it's an oldie, but where I'm from, it's a goodie.
Okay. Everton.
Saturday night at 8 o'clock, I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick Ray Skywalker up and take it to the picture show. Everybody in the neighborhood is dressing up to be there too. And we're gonna have a ball just like we always do. Come on, join in, man, babies. Saturday night at the movies. Who cares what picture you see, as long as it's The Last Jedi. When you're hugging with your baby on the last row of the balcony. It's me and you, Kathy, on the last row. Boom, boom.
That is it,
Still
folks.
going.
It is. Not for long, though. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time. See you at the
Bye,
weekend.
folks.
Man, babies.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.